So once upon a time, I wanted to be a voice actor. Um, Pretty much shortly after watching Pokemon for the first time when I was 10, 11 years old. Uh, I mean, I had known what anime was before that, but to see a show that had so many voices going on in it, you have the main cast, you had 151 Pokemon, and I thought it was, insane. I've been doing voice type things since I was a kid, and I hear it constantly. Whether it be on here, it's like, oh, well, you have such a great voice. Have you considered doing this, doing that? Yeah, I have. Just with the way the climate is in Hollywood and voice acting and this and that. Uh, even though it's as simple as you can sit here in your room and do these lines, if your views don't align with theirs, things are going to be a little harder for you. Because they're going to be looking to you like, oh, you're with us, right? Um, do I have to be? Like, oh, no, you don't have to be. And then you notice that you're not getting roles anymore. But Jamie Marchi, whatever, she's notorious in the anime dubbing for basically taking lines and just completely bastardizing them to something that they weren't even what it wasn't before. Uh, and you'll hear words like patriarchal, some buzzwords from certain sides. That's what she does, and she gives this guy asks her a question. She doesn't even answer it. Instead, she just, as I've said before, when it comes to criticism, she puts up that shield and just starts calling people names, essentially. Racists and incels and Nazis and this and that. She doesn't answer the question. Instead, this is a 46-year-old woman who resorts to, if racists and Nazis and misogynists. And now keep in mind, this is a 46-year-old woman. And sorry for the quality. I don't know what kind of potato this guy, whoever was recording this, what they use, or compression issues or whatever. But this is what we get. Jamie's right there. That's all you need to know. And I think Monica Real's right here. This is for My Hero Academia. And people right here, I don't know. I can't see. I can't see the blurred faces. But Monica is right there, and Jamie's right there. Here we go.
It's a stroll of power, and I appreciate it.
Well, I'm kind of scared to ask this question now because I don't want to bring down the room. So
okay.
This is more directed at Jamie, but all of you can answer.
Go,
all of
Jamie,
you
go. I'm
have,
excited
like,
about it. I'm ready to bring
input
down
on
the
this.
room. Let's do
We
it.
need a spotlight.
So
on
Funimation
Jamie.
has come under, let's call it, criticism for
criticism.
how they choose to adapt their scripts
Oh,
for
like
a couple
unnecessary
of shows.
hate. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, and a lot of that I feel is directed at you unfairly.
Thank you.
So how would you like to respond to that kind of criticism?
To the criticism, like, I have a vagina. Deal with it. Like,
46-year-old woman, and the first thing she says is, I have a vagina. Now, imagine if it was Christopher Sabat, or Sean Schimmel, or Vic Mignogna. And even if you knew, like, she's fully serious about what she's saying, imagine if it was one of them and they were just joking about it. Christopher Sabat was like, yeah, because I have a dick. Everyone in that, oh my god, Christopher Sabat just said this. It's because he has a dick. He's extremely homophobic and racist and sexist and misogynist. He needs to be canceled. But no, because it's a vagina. Because she identifies as a certain way, because she has certain viewpoints, because she's considered a minority, because wait, there's not enough women in this workspace. It's a free pass. And any criticism coming at her, woof, shield comes up. You're a bunch of racist, misogynistic, sexist, and you vote for Donald Trump. Every fucking time.
it's honestly, that's the truth. I am a woman. I am a funny woman. We are all talented, funny, powerful women. We are out here. It's going to happen. Deal with it. I'm sorry you're not getting laid. It's not about you. Move on.
And you see this argument online. It's like, oh, you're just mad you're not getting laid. Go touch grass. And blah, blah, blah. 46-year-old woman.
That's my reaction. All right.
There were a lot of
Just how
very
it is.
angry Reddit comments that winter.
But thank you. Anybody else have anything to add to that?
I think you nailed it.
Okay, great.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for allowing me to say that. She does?
Hello.
You get a lot of hate online? Oh my god, it's ridiculous.
I'm sorry. I
but
didn't
also,
hear the question,
like,
and she just told me that happened.
oh yeah, we'll talk about it later. But here's my feeling: anytime I make if I'm making misogynists and Nazis angry, then I'm doing all right. Because we don't, I mean, honestly, we don't want them associated with our fandom. They are not representative of us, and they will stand out and try to own this fandom. And I'm like, you don't realize these are amazing people with lots of backgrounds and lots of different cultures and just an amazing array of strength and power within them, and you do not represent the people I know. Mm-mm. So just, I feel strongly about it. Amen.
And of course, everyone. It just, like, the people in the crowd make me think of with, what's her name? My God, she's so irrelevant now, I completely forgot her name. The dude Adam Sessler was sealing about, oh, you go, Frosk. That's what, and you notice when you hear the people in the crowd cheer, it was just all women. It was all women. We are funny and strong and powerful women. And everyone's like, ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. And any criticism? Again, imagine if it was Christopher Sabat up there. Yeah, because I have a dick. Yeah, I'm a dude. And I have a dick, so people are just, it's not for you. Get over it. You know, imagine what would happen. She didn't answer the question at all. She just, again, 46, nearly a 50-year-old woman is up there in misogyny and Nazi and incel, and then you need, it's not for you. It's not for you. Right, so you're working on a show, dubbing it into English. So you're just doing it for no reason. Because those people that you're saying are not, it's not for them, they're the ones watching it. But you're sitting there, it's not for you. It's not for you. If you don't like it, too bad. The future is female. If that's, if these are the females we have to look forward to, I'd rather just not have anything at this point. I just not have anything. There's one thing with having beliefs and thoughts and ideas and just kind of living your life. It's another when you're someone like her who inserts those ideas and opinions into everything you do. Again, when you're watching an anime and it's dubbed and you hear crap like patriarchal norms, it's like, I wonder who wrote that. You hear anything about misogyny or gee, I wonder who wrote that. And Japan is picking up on it, and they're tired of it too. And these are the same people who are now mad that AI is going to be taking over their jobs. If this is what you consider a job, going in and bastardizing, Japanese work, because as a translator or dubbing, you're supposed to pretty much just keep the line as close as possible. Change it to where you can, the lip flaps, but you change it in a way that it matches the lip flaps, but it stays true for the most part to the original line. Nowhere, like with the patriarchal, it was Dragon Maid Kobayashi or whatever. If you watch the Japanese, It's perfectly fine. But in the English, you get patriarchal. So she gets attacked because she does stupid shit like this. She comes on to these things, she opens her fucking mouth, she talks nonsense. You criticize her, she puts up that shield of like, "Oh, I'm a woman, you're a Nazi, you're this, you're that." Just like Hollywood does, just like the music industry does, just like comic book writers do. Anytime you have a valid criticism of like, "Hey, keep your bullcrap out of our entertainment," you're a Nazi, you're a homophobe, you're racist, and you vote for Donald Trump. Every fucking time. Every fucking time. And again, she's almost 50 years old. So, again, I respect voice actors for what they do, especially like with Funimation. You know, they're doing like Dragon Ball Z and they're going in there for hours a day just screaming. And those screams that you hear are not one and only screams. They might have to scream, and the voice director, the sound director might like, "Oh, well, I heard you lose a little bit of breath right there. We have to redo it." So they might do one line, which is a scream. They might have to do that 4, 5, 6 times. So you can only imagine how their throat feels at the end of the day, just from one line, having to do it over and over and over and over. Um, so I respect them for what they do. I don't have to respect them as people because again, you can have thoughts and ideas and just live your life, but then you have the Jamies and the Monicas and all these other people of the world who force their ideology into everything. You see with with movies, you see it with comic books, you see it with video games, you're seeing it with voice, with anime voice, dubbing. Just keep your shit out of our entertainment. If that's what you believe and that's how you want to live, whatever. Keep it out of our entertainment. It's supposed to be entertaining, not preachy. But you say that, well, you vote for Donald Trump. You're just a racist incel. But again, imagine if it was a dude, Vic Mignogna, who basically lost his voice acting career because of that bitch right there. Or at least one of them is one of them. Uh, saying like, "Oh yeah, he harassed me." Taking it like it was a jelly bean or something that had her name on it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I ate Monica," and somehow this bitch was like, "Oh, that was sexual harassment." Like, no, no, it wasn't. But you have the sheep in the audience just, "Oh my god, yes, so stunning, much brave, strong, powerful." And in that, the fact that they have to say we're strong, powerful women. If you have to tell everyone you're a strong, powerful woman, you're not a strong, powerful woman. You're projecting, because a strong, powerful woman would be able to articulate an answer instead of just outright saying, "Oh, well, go touch grass. I'm sorry that you can't get laid. Oh, all these racist, homophobe, Nazis, and misogynists." No, a strong, powerful woman doesn't do that shit. Good try, though. But also, I love the Mega Man Pokeball duo thing going on here. Um, but yeah, just another. She's typical for her. I mean, she's been doing this for years. She just doesn't know when to shut the fuck up. Um, but anyway, this is why I won't get into voice acting, because I don't think the way they do. And again, if I don't go, if I go against the grain, it's like, "Oh, well, you don't have to think like us." And then suddenly I'm not getting roles. So at this point in my life, I'm just going to have to give up on my dream of being a voice actor. because so anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.